Hello, here we are. So, I am working on a new project, a gothic cathedral. I've never done a build like this, but I wanted to make sure I keep track of it this time. I want before and after and a lot of the progress in between, so we're doing it here. I've been wanting to put something in this valley for a long time, and I figured this would be a good choice. I have the base down already. It is 36 by 36. This is going to be the main tower area with plans to go off to the sides here. So, going around, and we are going to be modeling it after a cathedral in Germany. Now, I've been looking around at a whole bunch of different sources, and the one I ended up choosing is I'm gonna butcher this pronunciation, Cologne Cathedral. So, during this, I'm going to push it out that way. What just the heck? Hit me. uh, Looper's real. What the heck was that? Oh. So, and we're going to push it out this way as well. So we need a classic, part of Gothic cathedrals is that they resemble from above, the shape of a cross. So we're going to do this main section here as the tall bit. I'm just looking at my notes here. So the Cologne Cathedral is, according to my brief research, 157 meters tall. Now, I don't know if I'm going to keep with that size, but I may have to make it taller. So I'm going to, if it works, I'm going to use that as a reference point, but we're going to do our own thing with it. Like, I'm modeling it after this, but I'm not going to stick to it to detriment. This is going to be my own design. I'm going to take parts of a whole bunch of different stuff. So yeah. Alright. So, I'm going to speed up a lot of the process for a lot of this. I've never done a lot of editing like this before, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, let's try this out. Alright. Hello, editing Dell here. The audio ended up corrupting for a lot of this video, so a lot of this is a voiceover. Especially in this part, I forgot what I was saying. It was more, I think it was just stuff about the world. But yeah, apologies for the gap in audio. Um, Thanks for watching. All right, here is the progress. It's not as much as I thought I would get done for this little bit, but I realized how much how underprepared I am for this. Is I'm gonna need so many more things. I'm gonna need to go get some beacons. Obviously, this is gonna be a lot of digging. I'm gonna need to go get a bunch of stuff, and we're gonna go grab actually my shulker box of extra pickaxes. Um, so while we do that, I'm gonna talk a bit more about this world. This world is coming up to 3 years old now. Started this with some friends I made in the first lockdown. Um, we've been working on it off and on. It's mainly been me, but there are a few other people that join every once in a while. This is my area down here. I'm not quite finished yet. Still a lot of stuff to do, but there's also a lot of space I can use for other projects as well. There's a bamboo farm underneath, flower farm, some carrot farms, a whole bunch of stuff. But throughout this, yeah, we just a lot of my projects are underground, as you can obviously. I've spent a lot of time digging, and I have 2 or 3 other projects like that as well. So I have a lot of materials, but I don't build as much as I think I should. which is what this project's gonna be. Now, as I said, I've never made anything like this. A cathedral, much less a gothic cathedral, modeled after something, but I'm gonna try my best. We're gonna see how it goes. And I just want to have a record of the process here. I've looked at a few things for how to make Gothic cathedrals, both in real life and in Minecraft. I'm gonna have to work on the arches, and I'm really excited to see how I can do a bunch of the buttresses. But my main idea for this is that we're going to use stone and then accent it with a bunch of deep slate. As stone is what I have the most resource of by far, as you can tell with that big cave in the project we're going to up here. Yeah, so I'm gonna accent it with a bunch of stuff. I want to use a bunch of copper because that's a block I a lot in that area. But yeah, you can see why my extra pickaxes were here. Me and my friends have been working on this. This project is gonna take a long time. Not gonna. I plan on finishing the cathedral long before I finish this, because that has to go down to bedrock. But yeah, we have tons of stone. I'm actually gonna grab some shulkers. About halfway through this dig, I realized I'm gonna need a few more shulkers for this. So yeah, I ended up making a shulker farm, and that's coming in handy. Head back here now. You may be wondering why I'm not flying everywhere, and that is a server-imposed rule. Is that we do not use rockets for anything other than if we want to get a flyby video picture of something. So for basic travel, we have decided to not use rockets anymore. We're not overly strict about this, but the idea with that is that to make just more things. One of the first things we did in this world, I made a bunch of spawners to repair tools and that, get a bunch of XP. And I had plans to build a whole bunch of paths and small little houses and details. And we never ended up doing that because we just ended up flying over it. So part of an effort with that is to get away from flying over things. Did you you thought I spawn-proofed this area? Oh no. Okay, yeah, never mind. I see my mistake. I forgot I did a lot of spawn proofing in this area, but I didn't completely spawn proof. Just why? Yeah. Yep. So go back here. Yeah, we've spent a lot of time in here, and I want a nice, cool place to display a bunch of stuff. I'm going to use the cathedral to store a bunch of my ore collection. I have one of every ore. But yeah, as you can see here, this is a place we come around very often, and there's nothing here. You can see my spot up there, my friend's base is here, but this area that we've had so many plans in, um, it's so empty. You can see another one of my friend's house over there. We had plans to put a whole market down here, but we just never got around to it. And I think the problem with that was the elytras. So yeah, with the exception of getting some cool videos of our builds and projects and world and all that, we're going to try to stay away from elytra. So no using them to get up to builds and that, and we're going to use scaffolding. So I'm going to have to actually make a string farm. We already have a bamboo farm. Actually, can you pull into string? I do not remember that actually. Yeah, got the pickaxes. Not gonna use that one. I like to keep everything as silk touch, but gonna have to repair them with the grinder over there, and yeah. So this is going to be it for the first little snapshot. of the Gothic cathedral build. And yeah, if anyone has any thoughts or suggestions or things I can add or things I could pull from, do let me know. There's a lot of things out there, and I'm really excited for this build. I'm wanting to do something like this for a long time, and I think this is a good way to do it. All right, thank you all for watching, and goodbye.